In the last episode of the Town series, I asked you guys what I should build, and so many of you were asking me to build a house on the hill. I did not know I was Ed Sheeran. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be going for a suburban vibe house in this plot right here. So sometimes I forget how big Bloxburg plots actually are. Sometimes it takes filling every inch up to realize they're actually massive. But anyway, this is the plot we're gonna be dealing with. And as you can see, it's a very unusual shape. No, it's different. It is unusual.
It's unusual.
Now, we don't have to like fully outline all of this, obeying the rules. So I would quite like a back garden or something. So I'm thinking I might go for something like this. And do I want a garage? I feel like a garage could be a smart move here. But then it doesn't really leave much of a back garden. But I guess we are living in the city. Like, you're not gonna have whole fields back here. But do you know what I've just thought, guys? Oh yeah, babe. We're in a hill, which means we can blimmin' well build in the basement. Did any of you guys used to watch Good Luck Charlie? We can have like that basement room, which has like a living room, a bedroom. Oh, that's amazing. Although I did just expose all of this flooring. So let's pop that back in. And as far as our back garden goes, I'm such a fan of the tall wooden fence mixed with the grand hedge. It's giving rags to riches, which by the way, guys, I'm not even joking. I would love to do another rags to riches series. If you guys want to see that, let me know. But yeah, that does look a little bit weird, just like hobbling off the side. If there was like an earthquake or something, this house would be going downtown. But yeah, obviously that is going to be the front door. We should probably also be putting concrete going into the garage. And the reason I left this gap here is because I thought we could still have little nuggets. And do you know what? We could actually be clever with this. We could make this a bathroom. And look, and then like the shower can go in here. So if I just put a roof, that actually looks so good. Although I'm not going to lie, I kind of want this roof to be facing forward. So we might have to custom place it. And of course, on that corner and this corner, we're just going to be using the slanted ones. And this actually looks like such a big house from the front, doesn't it? And then you spin around the side and you're like exposed. It's actually really small. As for the coloring, I need Bloxburg to add some more textures, because don't get me wrong, I love these planks, but like they're basically the only good texture. And I'm just trying to rack my brain for what we could mix this with. Like, we could go really rogue and make it blue, like a blue. Or alternatively, we could go even more crazy and make it like stones.
You're joking.
But I just think that looks too off. So maybe bricks, to be fair. But in fairness, bricks isn't actually that bad. And the only thing with roofs is they always do this. Like, why are you calling me out here? Why? But I have an idea here. I think I'm just gonna add a basic shape. It could just look like part of the house. So we can make it as thin as an icicle. It is winter after all. And then if we do that, oh my gosh. Now that actually ate up. What kind of building hack even is that? Look, it's not sticking into the inside. Next up on the agenda is adding in the wall trim. And I think what I'm gonna do is just add them on the light stone grey, not on the brick, because it looks really nice on the light stone grey, but it looks a bit off on the brick. Next up is pillars, and you guys know I only really support the thin pillars in Bloxburg. If you're using the other ones, I do not support, okay? I do not support. No, obviously I'm joking, but these ones just hardly stick into the inside, so it just looks a little bit neater. I'm even gonna put one right here. And if I was just to go and add a pillar like this, as you can see, it just goes all weird. So what you have to do is you have to like slip into the roofs and then add them like this. It's actually quite complicated. It's very scary in here. And obviously after that, you can get rid of the flooring. And wunderbar, that is looking amazing. Amazing. Next up is garage doors. And I was kind of envisioning having this one. Do you know what I mean? That's given very suburban. But also that one is so nice. But no, I think we should go with our gut instincts. And I actually want to try a building hack I saw. So apparently if you go into decals, we'll just place it over here on the cafe for now. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to type that in. But if we put it over here, as you can see, it's given us like a light. So it's going to look like this is actually emitting so much more light than it actually is. Now we might have to actually like use different lights on here for it to actually work. For example, the curved wall lamp. But I think that actually looks pretty sick. Although I do actually want to have another one underneath it. Now you can't twist decals, but what you can twist is basic shapes. So we can just spin it around on this. Oh my gosh, I'm a genius.
I'm a genius.
How have I never done that before? Anyway, next up, we're going to be using framed windows. Now, I know these are a little bit cliche, but honestly, they make it look like you're such a professional builder. So we'll have two there. I think we'll have these ones over here. And wait, this works so perfectly because if we go and put these ones underneath it, that is sick because it's literally just the door version of that. Now, normally I would absolutely hate this modern design, but today is is looking so fun and fresh. So that's all the windows I'm going to add in now. And I'm going to wait till the end, I think, to do the gardening. So all that's left is a chimney. And wow, this seriously looks so much better than I actually thought. And the best part about being in the town is you can just steal things from other builds. Like, we want a little bit of vineage? Absolutely, mate. That can just go here. I mean, I don't know what kind of vine is $900 in real life, but there we go. Perfect. Now let's go in and decide the layout. So obviously the garage is taking up quite a big chunk of room. Honestly, I was thinking about having the staircase here. So I don't think we're going to be able to put a door here. So what we might have to do is just have some doors going out the back of the garage, but I think that's fine. We can obviously change this now to be a square. And if we wanted to, we can make this a massive mansion down here. We've got to remember there are actually other houses that are going to be going up here at some point. And somebody gave a really good idea. They were like, Reese's, do a build battle, but it's all the houses in your town. I would do that, but imagine there was a troll and they like deleted my whole town. I would actually cry. So in terms of stairs, we're going to need ones that can go all the way down to the basement. Do you know what? I never thought I'd see the day, but we're going to be using a blimmin' spiral staircase. For some reason, I've actually always judged these and been against them. Maybe it's just the colors that are making us think this. If we change the colors up, I mean, that just looks absolutely dreadful, doesn't it? What even is that? Now, I know the obvious solution that you're all thinking of. Reese's, just add an elevator. Is it really realistic though to have an elevator in your, like, suburban house? I just don't think it is.
12 seconds later.
But honestly, I think I'm just gonna have to give in and do a 3-story elevator. $51,000 for that. That is scam alert. And also, don't worry about the side bits. We're just going to fill these in with a basic shape. As long as they go up to about that height, it should be fine. And then obviously it's 3 stories high, so we'll do it up 3. And there we go. To be fair, that doesn't actually look that bad. It kind of looks impressive, if we're being honest. So what I'm thinking is, obviously the top floor is going to be the bedrooms and things. This floor is going to be kitchen, dining, and bottom floor is going to be living room. Maybe an extra bedroom if we can fit one in. And actually, we definitely can, because I almost forgot that we have the garage, don't we? Yeah, that can be an extra bedroom. We're definitely gonna need it. As we go in and become a painter and decorator, I'm sorry, but I simply think that the planks just looks so idyllic. Obviously for things like the garage, we'll go for a concrete. And this here actually is gonna be completely fresh, straight out of the freezer, this idea. Well, obviously it's not that original to have marble tiles, but I thought it definitely looks very good. And that door is far too big. So we're definitely gonna need to be popping a smaller one like that. Then maybe we have a guest bedroom there, and then this could be the master bedroom. It's a pretty small house, but again, we are in a town. And then just down here, we have another bedroom and bathroom. So a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. Pretty dandy. As for the wall trims, I'm going to be layering the short one with this one here. Now, I'm not exactly sure what texture to make it. Part of me wants to do, yeah, like something like this. Then I kind of forgot, like, this is a fake wall. So we're gonna have to make like fake wall trims to go along there, but I definitely think it's gonna be worth it. And I'm not trying to sound up my own bum, but it's actually not that difficult to make custom wall trims.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
And then we're obviously just going to continue that all the way up to the top. And there we go. Like I said, it's never going to be perfect, but that looks pretty reasonable to me. So we'll just make sure that we put that on every level and not to spend too long on wall trims, but we're then going to be just adding in the crown ones. And that is no coincidence because the crown molding also comes as a structural item. So it's perfect for walls like this where you can't just pop normal ones. There we go. Magic. How are you already going red? I literally just placed you, stupid thing. Okie dokie. So we're all wall trimmed up now. Next up is going to be coloring the walls. And if you're wondering what this is, it's actually a custom concoction of mine. This is the RGB code. Definitely know what that means. But you guys sometimes ask for them when I use custom colors. And I guess we should get started with the kitchen. So I'm thinking I might actually use the shaker cabinet. Somebody told me, Reese's, I love your build, but you do use very expensive items. Like if I wanted to copy this, I don't have the money. And so I'm going to take whoever said that into consideration today. Although I do draw the line at buying this oven. Like I know it's so cheap, but you cannot tell me that it is not worth the extra $4,000 for that one. To be honest, cabinets are actually the biggest scam in Bloxburg. They all look the same. I was hoping that this one could like cover up that line. Hey! Notice how I'm being smart, like the doors. And I actually think I might be going for flint. Next up, I just want this wall here to be marble. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like put a wall here, spin out of build mode, And then it takes about 1,000 years to get back here because it is so far away. Now, a kitchen this small, I think deserves my custom sink. So then I just popped in all of the kitchen bits and bobs. And would it really be a superior kitchen without LED lights, which apparently now you pay tax on these lights? Like, what is that? $40 plus $40. Oh, wait, what? I thought it was a glitch. It actually takes that extra money. I think it's not expensive enough, Bloxburg. You're taking the blimmin' Michael with that one. I will just be treating us to a little shaker island. Now, I will admit, the shaker island's a bit annoying. It doesn't actually have like a cornerstone on it, which looks a bit cheap. Now, this whole area is actually gonna be our dining room, because remember, the living room's downstairs. That is actually uncanny. So I'm thinking having it against the window is probably gonna be our best bet. And I reckon I'm gonna do my building hack, which is basically where you mix the modern chair with the mid-century. I know, it's a little bit rogue. It's definitely not for everyone, but I definitely think it looks very jolly. And I keep forgetting, we're in a town. We can just steal things from over here. Like, I have the perfect placemat just ready on this table. Why not steal it? Who would know, apart from every single person watching this video?
Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?
And I know I've put loads of fruit bowls in this house so far, but I'm just gonna pop one more, okay? If we copy and paste this square, then we can put that wall back in. And in fairness, that does actually look pretty sick. And I didn't really realize we do actually have a little bit of room in here. So should I add just a piano? And then 3 paintings along the back wall. Okay, it's simple but effective. And the perfect little trinket to go in this corner here. Oh, this is getting me all excited. It's getting my juices flowing. We're gonna be putting a hat stand, an umbrella, Ella. And also, another secret room that we need to do is this. So we'll make that pine cone. I guess that can stay cloudy grey. And are you struggling to light up your rooms? Find the scented candle. This candle is sure to blind anybody who steps within 5 feet of it. I don't know where that cinematic voice came from, but seriously, these candles are like godsends. You can just put them anywhere and they just light up your world like no. As for the garage, we're gonna have to be sneakerson. And we're actually gonna have to double it up as a laundry room. So we're gonna only have 1 car in here. And then along this wall, we can just nab one of these. I mean, obviously we don't want all the kitchen stuff on it. Oh, that looks nice and built in actually. So we're literally just gonna have like the laundry machine there with a little laundry basket. And then maybe we can even put the detergent on here. And I have seen a gas can before, but I honestly thought they were called jerry cans, and some hammers. So if anyone breaks in, we can smash them over the head with a hammer. There we go. That is the whole middle floor done. We actually got that done quite quickly. We may as well do the back garden as well since we're here. I don't really know what this crevice is here. It's kind of calling out for a birch tree though. Would you agree? And why not have like a little bird bath over here, a bird box? We've just got a collection over here of things beginning with burr. And then I kind of wanted to have a swing set in here. I know it's a very small back garden. Like this is going to be taking up most of the space. We could have a trampoline though. I'm pretty sure you can resize these. And since we're in the gardening category anyway, we're just going to add a few bushes and we might as well add them at the front because it's not like we're really going to have much out here. And oh no, this is quite cute. This is what I imagine like a London townhouse garden to be like. If any of you live in London or like a big city like that, let me know. Is this what your garden looks like? So I think we should go up to the top floor next, and we definitely need to sort out this window situation because the back of this house is looking very bland, I must admit. We also need to decide the type of door we're having in here. A modern reveal. I know it's expensive. I know it's pricey, but you know, we've got expensive taste, haven't we, guys?
Forget about the price tag.
So weirdly enough, I'm actually going to be adding another wall here, but then we're going to go ahead and add this glass door. So it's not really that shocking. A built-in shower. I just thought we have this little extra room on the side there. And y'all, I feel like being an Instagram girly today. So I'm going to be adding one of these benches. Wait, what way does our head go? I always forget what way you face in Bloxburg. I think this, and just for the scenic effect, I'm going to add some vines there. Add a plunger, because the other day, my toilet got blocked. Now, I'm not saying I did like a massive poo or something, but basically I just kept blowing my nose. I had a cold, and then I was like, oh my gosh, there's actually so much like tissue in the toilet right now. And I flushed it, and it flooded my whole bathroom. I was like, what? And since I'm in a bathroom mood, I basically just went and did the one in the basement as well. And I also just did this little hallway as well. Pretty plain and simple and cute. And look, battery. Right, guys, are you ready for this most superior sound? Anyway, I definitely want a feature wall. So in this bedroom, that's going to be the feature wall. So I'm actually wondering if this should be a nursery or something. I never do nurseries, guys. So we'll have 2 little trays along here. That is going to be like storing our toys and things. Then we're going to need a place to change them and a place for them to sleep. So I'm going to give them the most luxurious ones. And also we're going to need some towels as well in there. And that was so easy. I should do nurseries more often. They're more easy than main bedrooms. So I don't really know how this is going to pan out, but I'm actually going to be adding a wall here, which you might be thinking, well, that's a bit sus. What I was thinking is we're going to have closet doors, but they're going to be open like all of the time. So it's like a half walk-in closet, okay? As for the bed, I'm going to have it facing this way over here, and with a snap, look at how cute that bedding and the way it matches with the wallpaper. And also, I just realized we don't have an office in this house. So I guess we just have to add one here. Anyway, that is the entire top one's done. So now all we have left is the ground floor. So the bedroom is going to be pretty much the same. And finally, we have the downstairs living room. So we've got to remember, this entire room here is lounge room material. So now, is it bad if I want this as the wall? It is, in fact, the dirt stain texture. I just think it doesn't actually look like dirt stains. It looks like beauty. Shall we have a little escape tunnel? That is such a random thing for me to think of. But all it takes is a flush door and then just a regular door. So obviously we can know it's here from the inside. But if ever there's like a robber, we can just escape through there. So up against this wall is going to be my entertainment center. And as for the lounge room, I'm actually going to use the reclining leather sofa because that can be like granddad or dad's chair. Now, I know that might be confusing some of you, especially because I just said, like, we have this whole space down here. But what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go into training and we're gonna add like a little football net down here. What is more fun than having a little football kickabout? And with that, guys, the townhouse is built. Okay, guys, it's moving in day. I'm moving to this new town. It must still be under construction. Oh my gosh, and look, there's our house up on the hill. So let's hop into my car with my big box. Wow, this doesn't look very safe, Reese's, to be driving like this. But if we go up here, oh my gosh. And one day, guys, it's gonna be a lovely cul-de-sac with lots of houses all around it. But this is the house. From all angles, it actually looks so massive and beautiful. And oh my god, look at this just floating box. Whoa. But yeah, but I definitely think I really did well with that exterior, like not trying to be too self-centered. As we first walk through our front doors, this is what we are met with. So it's obviously a house that already comes with furniture, which is very, very handy. So we have a nice big dining room because although it does almost feel like a small house, it's actually very big. Kitchen. I love the kitchen. I think I added so much detail here. And if you thought that was it for the downstairs, no way, Jose. We then have this garage with a laundry room, and we even get a little garden so we can boing, boing, boing. Just be careful you don't jump off the cliff. So if we go into our elevator, we've got to call it first. Oh my gosh, I've got car keys there. Take them back, please. The one annoying thing about having an elevator is it's slow as hell. Here is like the fun games room. So I thought this was actually quite a unique idea for a basement. A secret escape route, which is so funny. Like you can just quickly run into the house through here. And also we have not only a massive bedroom down here, but it has its very own ensuite bathroom. And if you're wondering what this is, it's just like a void door. And then as we head up to floor 3, this is like the main family floor. And honestly, even this hallway is pretty nice. But here's the family bathroom. An amazing layout. Like this worked out so well. And again, I cannot get over the shower being like all built in here. I can't believe we're in like one of the little nuggets. That is such a good use of space in my books. Next up, we have the little nursery. And finally, we have the master bedroom. So there we have it, guys. That was the family house in my town. Please make sure to let me know some other builds you want in the town, and I'll see you all in the next one.